Good morning, everybody. This is Christy from the Be the Light YouTube channel. I thank you so much for stopping by, and as always, I send to you love. Things are progressing at a higher rate now. I think you all are feeling it, where we are growing at a higher rate. We are being asked to see ourselves for who we truly are. And in doing so, we are being gifted, or can be gifted here. A lot of us are picking up on greater psychic, clairvoyant, inner guidance gifts. We are expanding on that. Why? Because we are opening and activating higher chakras. The ones that are associated with receiving our higher self. Remember, in my other videos, I said we cannot know our higher self until at least 12 of the chakras are open. But we are actually working on 13 of the chakras in relationship to this. And actually the numbering is a little off, like I said in my other video, where years ago the 8th chakra was the soul star chakra, which is where your higher self resides, which now is the Bindu chakra, or the Bindu chakra, yes, the Bindu chakra. So I don't get hung up on the numbers here. I don't really get hung up on the names either. I just know that it's going higher. That's what labels can get us into trouble, regardless of what it is. I know we are all tapping into what is the womb, mother's womb. And let me try and get to that. The cosmic womb is a part of the 13th dimension. This is the universal creator. This is where God, source, all that is, resides. And we have to have this completely open. And in doing so, of course, the process of us clearing is our heart opens and expands. That expansion or opening allows us to begin the opening of our lower 3 main chakras. Of the other 2 chakras, lower ones. The root, I'm sorry, I did say 3. The root, sacral, and the solar plexus. These are very hard to clean. This is where all of our limitations reside from this lifetime and other lifetimes. This is where the need to be loved, the need to be nurtured, or the fear of being loved, or the fear of being nurtured is lacking in any sort of way, whether it's money, or lacking in relationships, anything. It goes here. Sexual abuse, physical abuse, witnessing abuse goes into these lower chakras. And it's hard to let go of those types of intense, paralyzing traumas. When we at least have a portion of even a small amount of these lower chakras open, we begin to work on the higher chakras within our physical form. And I'm not saying it can't happen simultaneously, because I think that's kind of what happened with myself. My heart began to open, and then everything began to open, and I had experiences on top of experiences almost simultaneously, and also receiving inner visions at the same time. I felt really pressed early on in my awareness of my awakening process. This is, I think, what they think makes you feel like you're going completely insane. And I'm not talking about feeling like, the world is on your shoulder insanity. Insane because you are experiencing not only emotional trauma and the releasing of those, but you're seeing, you're sensing more at the same time. And then again, you have those higher chakras that you have to tap into, which little by little you open one, you still work at these other levels in the lower level. We're always working, and it feels so intense. Working, purging, integrating, working, purging, integrating. And the light eventually will come right back down from the highest source and open and activate our soul star, our higher self. Now, because I am tapping into my higher self and it's coming slowly, thank goodness that source doesn't want to cause us harm. And it's not that the information that is coming in is causing me harm. It's just now it's testing me all over again. Not testing. It's making me question again. You'll get that brief moment of, this doesn't go with what I have been taught all over again, or what I have been working with all over again. See, my growth has definitely taken me all over this world with teachings of light, wherever it stems from. I really haven't had a lot of Egyptian teachings, though, in this period. A few things have come into my awareness, maybe two, about symbolisms and stuff, but not really learning about the backbone of the Egyptian times. Yet the Egyptian times have always been my great fascination. How I have felt very drawn to that. Yet have I learned about it? I haven't. I have allowed my inner spirit and the guidance of spirit to guide me wherever I needed to go at that direct time, without making myself do more research than was necessary. Although I continuously learned, no matter what it was. So that was new this past week or so. Of course, I welcome that because I have a connection with Egypt. But since that day, more and more has come in and is guiding me to other areas that is again making me learn something that I haven't understood before. It's making me continuously grow, is what I'm trying to say. And growth can leave you in a state of questioning yourself, doubting yourself. And the point of me mentioning this is that you can't question yourself and doubt yourself or doubt your path. What is coming to you when you open up into your higher self chakra is you. And you have to be able to stand up to you. That's why this journey is so long, or can be so long. Because we can't, face who we are in this physical form. When you can face who you are in this physical form and remove your pain and limitations, that ego that is just holding you back, and always reflect in love, you can definitely face the you that you don't know, the you that has always been, and the you that always will be. The you that you have no idea about goes back to times that you can't imagine. And you're going to tap into periods of that time, and that part of you is going to be awakened. Every time that God Source is guiding me to more of me, my DNA is being awakened. He is showing me that my DNA is growing and activating. That means that what He is telling me is a part of me in my higher self, in my purpose, is already embedded in my DNA. But because I didn't believe in it before, it was asleep. Now that I have faith and believe in it, in myself and in Him, in all things good and great, and I want so much to know about my higher self, it's awakening. I am going to attain that part of me. When you are willing to work at your earthly life and let go, you can tap into the spiritual life of who you are, who you have always been, and you can attain even parts of your spiritual gifts that were from those times. That's why some people now are sensing more things. They don't understand what it is, but are picking up on more things. And here, I say this all the time. If you don't understand it, you can't have it. If you don't search for understanding and how it is in relationship to you, and what you think if you aren't seeking how that gift or whatever it is you're going through pertains to your higher self and your future, you don't want it. Always search for answers, not by other people and their viewpoints on it. You know, if you go and watch a video and try to find understanding, that's a type of research. If you go to a group and say, I am experiencing this, and you're complaining about this type of whatever it is you're going through, and you're asking for, well, what is it? What is it? And anyone else, are you going through this? One, you're not doing research. You're kind of like giving up and saying, okay, you guys tell me what I'm going through. And then I'm going to go ahead and say, yeah, that's it, because the majority of you are going through it. You're settling for an answer instead of searching for one that really lights a spark within you. There's a difference. One, when you are waiting for answers, you're limiting yourself. When you are searching one, you're igniting a flame. So as we are now tapping into more of our higher self, I think I know the date of when I'm going to receive my higher self. I think I have mentioned it in one of my other videos of a significant date that God told me months and months ago about. I'm not going to mention it today because this is my path, and it's very important to me and very special to me. I don't want to taint it by being overly excited or give too much emphasis on, because I am somebody who I take this seriously, yet I enjoy it, and I'm grateful. I am extremely grateful for this, which makes me humbled about it. I know when it takes place, I'm going to refrain with myself. I'm going to be with myself and celebrate with myself. I'm not going to express it. I don't think I'm going to express it. Although I am expressing that I'm on my way because I'm not there yet. This is a lesson. It's all about us learning about who we are, enjoying this precise process, and then asking others to do the same thing. That's why I share my journey with you, and that's why I give you bits and pieces of what is actually taking place. I want you to notice what's taking place within yourself. Right now, you guys are probably being asked to go in a different direction again. Notice that. Your inner guidance system is asking you to learn something else. Because now you're tapping into your higher self. Just a little bit. Your higher self has a lot of information there for you. It's not limited by anything that you currently have or have had in this lifetime. It is infinite. There's tons of information there for you. And you have to really be aware. That's one thing that God expressed to me. Be aware yesterday. Be more aware now about what you are experiencing, because it does pertain to the higher self. So I hope this video helps you out again. And if you have any questions, go ahead and ask. I don't mind helping you out. It is a form of learning. And if it pertains to this video, by all means, ask questions. But I stress that it's so important for you to seek information. Try doing it on your own a little bit, instead of always asking for somebody to fill in the blanks, if you will. And calm your mind first. And calm your heart when you are searching. If you are stressed out about it and extremely worried about what you are experiencing and you can't figure things out, that worrying and the stress level isn't going to be a good guidance system and tell you that what you are really experiencing is this, this, or this. You're going to pick up on something that really doesn't belong with what you are experiencing. It's only within the silence that you can truly understand. When you are silent within, what resonates with you will make you feel alive. And what doesn't is going to make you feel more stressed out, more anxious, more angry. Pay attention to that type of stuff, and remember, we are always learning. But now we are learning to be our higher self. And it's given and bit by bit by bit. And we have to stay focused on what's coming in that's new. And then be more aware of, oh, this is the real me coming. And then enjoy that new information that you're tapping into. And it's going to progressively get come to you quicker and quicker. The past few days, more and more and more is coming in. By the time that I try to do more research, more is coming in already, and I'm doing more research. It's never ending that way. And I love every part of the information that I am getting. I don't understand it all yet, but it's lighting a spark. It means I want it. I'm willing to learn more information about this. This is Christy. Much love, health, and healing your way. I am bringing purpose to your life. Take care.